Hello, and welcome to Ohio Benefits. This short video will explain the basics of using the Ohio Benefits site, including signing up and applying for benefits. You can find the Ohio Benefits site by going to benefits.ohio.gov. This learning video has sound. Be sure to turn on your speakers or use a headset before you continue. This video shows you how to sign up for an account and apply for benefits online. It takes about 7 minutes to watch. Let's begin. The Ohio Benefits website is a starting point for you to understand benefits that are available to you. This includes information about Medicaid, food and cash assistance, WIC assistance, employment assistance, energy assistance, child care, and unemployment compensation. Ohio Benefits was created to make it easier to apply for healthcare benefits. This site makes it easier to sign up and complete your application online. Based on the answers to the initial eligibility questions, you will be directed to the appropriate site to complete your application process. This may be through the state of Ohio's application process or the federal marketplace. The Ohio Benefits website is a secure site that allows you to create and access your case. There are links to information about office locations and hours, program information, help desk and contact numbers, and other useful information. Next, let's look at how you can sign up and apply for your benefits. Before you can use Ohio Benefits to fill out an application, you will need to create a user account. When you sign up, you will be asked to create a secure username and password. Keep your username and password safe to prevent others from accessing your personal information. Let's look at how you can sign up for your benefits. To create an Ohio Benefits account, just click the Sign Up link in the top right corner of the screen. Your password must be at least 8 characters in length. It must contain characters from 3 of the following 4 classes: uppercase, lowercase, numeral, and special characters. Choose a password that meets these criteria, is memorable for you, and difficult for others to guess. You will use it to log in securely each time you need to access your Ohio Benefits information. You may need to write it down somewhere safe to remember it. Although an email address is not required, we recommend that you enter one to receive messages about your Ohio Benefits account and for use in the event you forget your login information. After you enter a valid email address, you must select your security questions for which you know the answer. If you forget your password, you will be asked to answer these questions to recover it. Finally, select the checkbox next to "I have read and agreed to the terms of use and conditions" to complete your registration. The Sign Up Success page confirms your registration with Ohio Benefits. Select the Continue button to begin the next step. Next, let's look at how to complete your benefits application. After you've signed up and logged into Ohio Benefits, you can apply for benefits. Please set aside at least 15 minutes to complete your online application. Please note that you can start your application, save your information, and come back to it at a later time to complete the application process. You will be asked to provide information on the people in your home, your income, and the bills you pay. You'll be able to upload copies of any documents you have that can support your application. After you finish the application, you can submit it online for processing. You may be contacted by a county caseworker to provide additional information prior to your application being finalized. To apply for benefits, click on the Apply for Assistance link to begin. These instructions explain the application process and may include electronically verifying information for the people listed on your application. Make sure you have Social Security numbers, birth dates, employer and income information, current medical coverage policy numbers, and information about job-related medical coverage for you and the people who live in your home. If you are okay with moving forward and having this information electronically verified, please click on the checkbox next to the I agree statement to continue the application process. The first page of the application allows you to select the type of benefits you are applying for. After you select the program, click the Continue button to proceed. As you complete each part of the application, you will be able to see your progress in the tracking bar at the top of the screen that shows % complete. This section of the application is labeled Start Application. It asks you to enter your personal information. Make sure that you fill out all the required fields marked with a red asterisk. Your contact information, including phone number and email address, allows a caseworker to contact you if needed. The next section of the application asks information about the people living in your household. You can click the Add Another Person button to add entries for each person living in your household. You should also add an entry for yourself. You will be asked to enter information about household members that are working or going to school. If there are household members working, there are fields you can complete that provide additional information about their job and income. There is also an area of the application where you can add other income from a list of sources. Examples of other income include supplemental security income, also known as SSI, Social Security disability, Social Security retirement, and pensions. You will also be provided information about health check and pregnancy-related services available to you. Please read this information to understand the services you might want to consider. Your final step in the process is to submit your application. You can also indicate whether anyone helped you complete this application. If you have any documents available that will help in processing your application, you can upload and attach these documents to your application. The file size limit for documents is 1 megabyte. Simply click the Browse button and follow the steps to attach each document. When you finish adding the document, click Save and Continue. Please note that Ohio Benefits currently accepts the following document types: JPEG, TIFF, DOC, XLS, and PDF. If you experience an error trying to attach a document, please confirm that the document is one of the acceptable document types and try again. Now it's time to submit your application. You can electronically sign your application by clicking the checkbox and entering your name in the fields on the screen. After you complete these fields, click the Submit Application button. You will see a confirmation page that shows your application has been successfully submitted. This page also shows a confirmation number and the county office where your application will be reviewed. This is the county office you can contact if you want to talk to a caseworker about your case or other available programs. We encourage you to save, email, or print a copy of this confirmation page. As you start to communicate with your county caseworker about your application, you may receive communications in your Ohio Benefits Message Center account. When responding to messages in your message center, you should not reply to a new message. Instead, you should create a new message each time you reply to your caseworker. Thank you for taking the time to understand how to use the Ohio Benefits site. You now have the information you need to sign up and apply for benefits. If you have further questions, please check the Ohio Benefits site for frequently asked questions or call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 800-324-8680.